Guys, what's up? So in today's video, it will be another farming strategy. This is no common topic. Many people or many players have been farming expedition almost every. Alright, it is still one of the best for farming. Whether is it you want to go very juice up or just simple casual farming, it still gives a lot of profit. Okay, but this time around I will not be showcasing the Elk and Go. This is utilizing scarab, but it is only one scarab. Okay, so just one scarab, and then throw in your 4 awakened sextants and just go with the map. Very simple. Okay, I will go through the strategy and show you what kind of profits you can make from this. Alright, so first things first, the Google spreadsheet for this farming has been updated. It is under expedition farming. Okay, the profit per hour I would say is about 5 to 6. Yes, it is really a lot, because when you get tons of logbooks and the reroll currencies for Black Scythe and Sun, you are getting a lot of currency rolling into your bank. Alright, the estimated time that you're gonna use per map, this is something new that I included. I think everybody should want to know or have a reference. It's about 5 minutes per map. Okay, some of them I've done it in like 3 minutes 50 seconds, some 4 minutes, but I'm just gonna put 5 minutes on average. Okay, and yeah, basically what we're gonna use is rusted expedition scarabs. They are going for about 4 to 5C. Okay, but don't worry, because when you get the logbooks, right, the moment you get either Black Scythe, which is going for like 40C each, or Sun, which is like 60C, you're gonna earn back your cost for that scarab already. Not to mention, if you get multiple currencies for the exotic coinage, or the other one, which is the burial medallion. Alright, the exotic coinage is going for like 4C, or burial medallion is going for like 7C. Just getting one of it can cover your scarab, so don't really have to worry. And the rest of the contents we're going to do is basically the usual bread and butter: your essence, strongbox, shrine, and eater worlds. Okay, these are like free things that you can do in the map. That's why it's included in. No more Harbinger, because Harbinger is really very trash now. Exalted shards are very trash. We all know that. It has been changed to Divine Orbs now. That is like the bigger currency. Okay, just a quick one. This strategy basically involves the top hat or rooftop version of the LSQ tree, and this is so that we can have better map sustain and more loots. Alright. And next, I recommend the Atoll or Default Cathedral. Okay, why is because the Atoll is a very linear and very simple and easy map, and just by when you are at the entrance, you just need to turn right and it will bring you straight to the boss. Okay, and the completion of the map is about 1/5 only, so the rest of the 4/5 of the map, if you actually get the Eater War altar, it's going to be either Eldritch minions or players, and usually you just choose Eldritch minions, so that it will be less risky for your character. Okay, and just in case you run out of auto map, you can use Default Cathedral, because they are connected. Okay, it is connected to auto map, and you will get more auto maps than any of the other maps. Okay, and some things to know is that expedition might not be very consistent, because it doesn't always give you 2gen or the Sun vendor, right, the NPC. So this is something that I have received feedback from previous league on, like, how do you always actually guarantee the profit. I'm trying to tell you here that no, there is no way to definitely get them, but as long as you kill the runic monster markers, right, you always have a chance to get the logbooks. Okay, so definitely over time, like maybe your first expedition site encounter, you might not get logbooks, but the second one you might get. Okay, so as long as in simpler terms, if you get like one logbook within 4 runs, you are definitely going to profit. Okay, so do not be afraid if you do not meet all these vendors, like for Black Scythe or Sun, you will still earn. Okay, and when you encounter an expedition site, right, I've written here, these are things that you need to take note. You always prioritize to take all the runic monster markers, okay? They are the skull head looking stick. I have shown a very small picture over here. Okay, just make sure you take all of them. Okay, and always take the remnants that gives you more longbow, okay? Alright, unless it is the damage type that you can't do. So let's say, for example, I'm playing a cold conversion BV. So basically a cold damage BV, Blade Vortex. I cannot do the modifier that is immune to cold damage, and make sure I always make sure that I do not take that, okay? You need to always check that all the mods are doable. So let's say if you are playing COC, you need to make sure you do not take the modifier that monsters are not able to crit. Okay, the other way around. You are not able to crit the monsters. Alright, just make sure that you do not take that. I'm just taking this as a reference or example. Okay, and the rest of the contents is just your good old essence, Eater of World, Shrine, Strongbox. Alright, I have just pasted the important notes for essence here. Like when do you use the Remnant of Corruption? You can just read it on your own. Alright, and now on to the skill tree before I show you a gameplay of it. The tree will look something like this. So from the start, we are actually going to take here. Alright, we are not going to take Hunt for Answers. The reason is because no matter how much you increase your chance of expedition counter, as long as we force the expedition out via the scarabs, you are not going to have the second expedition counter. Alright, it is never going to happen. The maximum count is only one. You can only have one expedition encounter per map. You cannot have two. It is not like Blight or the other mechanics where you can actually have more than one. Expedition can only have one. Alright, so next is the Strongbox and Essence. Okay, and I am actually going to take an additional secret stash over here because expedition nodes are not really a lot. We have spare points, so I was thinking maybe it is good to have a smuggler's catch because it's just a simple click and go, and you can just pick up the the contract or the blueprints and sell them later if they are worth any. Alright, mostly it's only deception contracts that will be selling off for good amount of currencies. And then Shrine, and then we have the Essence. So we're gonna link up to the left instead of the right because it is nearer. We have to take Crystal Resonance anyway, so that's why it's going towards the left side. Alright, and then we have your usual Strongbox, Tempered Proof, and Secret Operations. And we're going to take the full entire circle of this item quantity increment, right? Because we want as much loot as possible from your usual monsters so that we can self-sustain our map as well as get more raw currencies. Okay, and casing the joint because we took the secret stash over here. So just more chance to have smuggler's catch and then more chance to have blueprints. And we are going to link to the whole entire your rooftop or top hat skill tree. I have explained this why, because we want to increase the quantity and the pack size of the maps. That's why we take this. Okay, and yeah, like I mentioned, because expedition is just really a few of the nodes, there's really not a lot, so there's a lot of space in the skill tree. I have decided to take the Smuggler's Catch, and I also have decided to take all that glitters, which is the shrines have a 10% chance to give you a Covetous Shrine, which will improve your quantity and rarity of drops. Alright, and then on the right is your Enduring Influence and your usual Eater of World Stars, and we are going to connect the expedition nodes over here. Alright, so Ancient Writings plus Distinguished Demolitionist, sorry. Alright, and yes, last but not least, your Buried Knowledge. So you don't have to take all these small nodes that give you a chance to contain expedition counters. Just remember, because we're going to force expedition out and there is no reason to take all these nodes. Alright, so if you do not have enough points, you can always remove some of them, like let's say the item quality, or if you do not want the shrine, you can remove it also. So you have 128 out of 132. Alright, that works as well. Okay, so that's it for the explanation. It's actually really very simple. Basically, you just throw in your Raster Expedition Scarabs, make sure your maps are rare with 20% quality, and just run the map. Also make sure to throw in your Awakened Sexton every time you run every 4 maps, alright? Every 4 maps, just remember to throw it in. There is no specific mods you want to have. You basically just want to have more monsters on your map. And in addition, for those of you that actually want to do Elva, you can actually include in as well. Okay, so just a very short one. I will just do some changes. So look, if you actually took Elva, okay, you can remove one here, and you basically can remove the shrine as well. Or if you do not want the shrine, you can remove the smuggler's catch. Okay, you can remove the smuggler's catch and you will have more than enough points. Right, see? Okay, so the smuggler's catch is just a bonus. I thought it was a good addition because it's a very quick mechanic that you can settle in like 2 seconds or so. Right, next I have for you is just a very simple gameplay of me running the map on auto. Right, enjoy.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately.
Okay, that comes to the end of this video. So if you have any questions, do join the Discord and I will try to answer your questions. And if you like my video, do remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye!